Hello and welcome back to Spec Esports for round 2 of the RS1 series on PlayStation. I'm your commentator, Matt, and really looking forward to this race. Should be an absolute cracker. We just had a really good race in RS2 as well, so for those that tune into that one. So yeah, RS1 delivered last week in the first round, so hopefully we get just a good race this week at Britain. You can see there on your screen our banner. We'll go and take a look at our track map. This will work, hopefully. Yeah, here we go. So Silverstone track distance 5.8 kilometers or 3.6 miles with 18 turns. Only 2 DRS zones on the hangar, and the other straight I always forget the name of, but yeah, really good track for racing, so should have a cracking Grand Prix today. So we'll go straight to our main screen as qualifying has already started, so we'll bring that up for you. There we go. So about 7 minutes into this one, and we've had some laps on the board there, and we've got GeForce Crichton at the moment at the top with their 23.9, so that's a good banker lap for the first half of qualifying. And then we have Dario with a 4.0 and Zero Simon with another 4.0. Commander Lars as VSR Domi just goes top. So Commander Lars in 5th, PR1 Will into 24.3. Hopefully that lag sorts itself out and not a feature of the stream. Would not enjoy that, but looks like it is struggling a bit. I'm not sure what it's like on your end. Yeah, look guys, I will be back soon. I'll sort this out. Okay, we're back. Apologies for that little interruption. Hopefully we'll get a smooth stream from now. But yeah, my remote play is connected. So yeah, back now. We've got Will on a lap. Let's follow the rest of his lap coming through Chapel there. Might pick up the stream. Please let me know in the comments as well if I am too loud compared to game audio or anything like that. Appreciate it. Oh no. Oh dear. Quite sure why. Back now. Anyway, Will goes 5th with a 24.0. And we have disconnected again. I do apologise. I'll get this back up as quickly as possible. Love it when technology doesn't work properly. go. Find someone on a lap. How about SHZ Tomato? He's invalidated his cars. He's just trucking around. WSO Ferreira. A lap at the moment. To make it second section of track for Bruce Shackle. He's up. Nearly 2 tenths on his previous time, so he's on for a 24-2. Let's go a little faster than that. 24-4 is the slow time we have at the moment, so that might be a pace speed drive. Crichton on top of it, 23-8. Pretty quick. I think his two pole was Ferreira just under 4-0 and P6. 2-2, I think pole was around a 23-7 or 8 as well, so you should be able to see quite a few drivers in the threes. Top 5 are at the moment. Let's see if we can find anyone else on the lap. So, CRG Timon is a different driver to VER, who's unfortunately unable to race this week. So we've got another Timon in his seat as a reserve. 5. Tommy sitting on the lap. Second time, he's up just over 2 tenths, so he's on for probably at least a 7 in 23 there at the 18. Really hard. Very late in across the line. And he goes pole there. Right, make out 23-6. Wow, incredible lap there from Tommy. Of course, very unlucky last week in the opening round of Austria not to win the race. He was had it really in the bag. He was a last lap puncher of the round 1 victory. He still managed to bring home P7, so he can go do better this week and then keep that win. Asicom in the Red Bull. So another reserve driver for today, CRG. So good to have a couple of CRG boys on grid. I believe the F1 Esports Challenger Series. Sometimes on Sunday. Which is why they can't race the full time in this one. But yeah, good to have them in this race. Notable absentees. I mentioned VER team, and we also got SHZ Christmas, SHZ Corvai, both unavailable today. Someone else as well. 17 on the grid, it's not too bad. And while drivers with Jordan on the so everyone's either in the pit or going into the pit. I'll take this opportunity to look at the standings, so I'll just bring those up for you. So here's our standings after round 1. Also includes the race results. So you can see finishing order from round 1 at Austria. So SHZ Midnight took the victory. Got me unlucky, as I said, to finish P7. So Tomato was P2, I believe, because penalties, and Lars jumped to P3 to P4 penalties. It was Dario who had penalties and dropped down, one or two penalties. So yeah, all very close. Top 15, of course, score points. And we only had 14 score points in the last one, so Louis stealing the fastest lap as well. Yeah, well, it's not much the standings yet, as we've only had one round, so we'll go back to the action. By the way, we are streaming on both YouTube and Twitch this evening, so you can watch on whatever platform you like. Whatever you prefer, to be honest. No, we are trying to build more of an audience on Twitch, so I mean, if you have no preference, you jump over to Twitch with Twitch streams some love. Everyone's just about on the outlap now for their final run in quali. Jordan isn't going to make it, I don't. Oh, yeah, he probably will. Yeah, you should be fine. You should be fine. I don't care everyone's going to make it. Oh, there's a. Oh, Simon. Simon's passed it. What's going on there? Who's the first? Maybe Tommy's not first. Start their lap. I think it's Timon actually. So we're right up all the Alphatari. Starting his lap. Will and Turismo behind him have started their lap as well. Double short shift there on these two. Very tricky for them to get right. In my opinion, it's the track. You want to get on the throttle too early and into the rear. You don't want to go high back up the Cox is quite a long straight. That's a very nice run through making taking down just momentarily just through Chapel. It's been a very clean lap. Up to the two fences, Timon. So he's on for at least a 70. Oh, and I like that. I'm sure not take a stow like that. Comes across the line. That's P2, and hopefully we bloody lost it again. I'm so sorry. Okay. Reconnect very quickly here. I might just close share play this time. Remote play, whatever it's called, and then see if I can. Yeah, I'm not sure. Look, I'm not sure if it's my Wi-Fi, Benjamin. I think it's more the share play. Just anyway, look at that. Unfortunate timing, must be said. So, looks like Dario's gone on pole position. That's A5, is it? A5. Yes, it is. Wow. Absolutely rapid. Dommy's gone P2 with a 6.5 and then 8. G-Force Crime with a 6.9. Great lap there from Mercedes driver. Of course, his teammate Giannis did really well last week, but he's unfortunately got very back into it at the moment. He's sitting this one out. So, Brighton flying a flag from Mercedes on his own. And that's going to be qualifying. So Dario takes pole position with a 23.5, absolutely rapid. Domi 1/10 back with a 23.6. Timon with a 23.6 as well in P3. G-Force Crichton with a 6 in P4. Tomato, very nice happening with a 7. Will with an 8. Midnight with an 8. Mathis with an 8. All very close. Top 10 actually within, top 11 within half a second. It's W. So. Ferreira in P9, Uriel Simon on debut missed the first race, but he's the McLaren driver. It's Cohen in P11. Free choice of tyres for these guys is going to be very powerful as well. Asicom, VSR Juice, M&T Lewis, Jordan, Cometalars, and Joey. So the slowest time, I think, was a 24.1, which is 24.1 by Joey. Which is just crazy. That's very, very fast tier, this one. So, I haven't really mentioned the weather, but yeah, qualifying was obviously dry. Looks very sunny, and as does the race. So I think we're okay with that. If you are tuning in, thanks for watching on YouTube or Twitch, however you're watching. I'll have to work out and see if the reason this share play is crashing is because I'm streaming on both, but it is the first time I'm doing that. So drivers are kind of getting ready. Well, they are getting ready. For the race. Oh, that was a light. Oh dear, there's no formation lap, and we're off. Okay, sorry, that caught me out, guys. No formation lap. Looks like we're underway here. I don't think anyone's been too badly caught out, so that's not terrible. But yeah, Dario leads it through the first corner. I was expecting a formation lap. I'm sure many of you were. And Crichton is actually, he's around, is he? Let's go back here. No, he's alright. He lost some position, so he doesn't have damage. Let's see. His front wing looks okay. Don't die on me. Alright, and we've still got all 17 runners, which is great. So Dario leads them through Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel for the first time. 26 lap British Grand Prix in the Ferrari. Then we got Dogging, Timon behind him, Marto P2 last week. Wow, look how close he is. Early. The Dylan Ferrari driver. Apples as well, another reserve driver. So we've got 2 reserves running in the top 5. We have Midnight. Oh, and he's actually touched the back of Will there, and he's going to redress. Oh, he hasn't redressed there. That might be, still might look at that. I mean, he might have lost another position if he redressed, but penalty is probably going to cost him more. So, let's see if Ferreira gets the redress that position. And someone's fallen down all this. It's Crichton. Oh, he's getting shoved off there at does he have damage? Could that be why when Joey sneaking through on the inside there, top. So not a great start there for Crichton. Not sure what happened to the Mercedes driver, but we've been up for this race and a start. Yellow flag. That's Stuart Jordan. What's happened to him? He's binned it at Casper. Looks like Jordan must have. You can see his car there on the mini-map at inside of Chapel. Not sure what would happen exactly. Crichton actually fits. So let's see if it's a front wing change. There's no safety car, so no safety car's going to save his bacon with that DNF. And it was a very short yellow flag period. Usually if that's a terminal DNF, we at least get a VSC, but might need to drop the game volume. Can't hear me, server. Okay. And of course we have lost as I tried to do something. No, stream's going great. Sorry guys, at least it only takes like 10, 15 seconds to reconnect, so we'll get this back up very, very quickly. Hopefully won't miss anything. There we go, hopefully that's back for you. So Crichton, I did miss if he had a wing change. He's gone on mediums. Must have had a wing change, surely. Would make sense. But he finds himself a long way behind, but not totally out of it. He's a pretty safety car or something. So he's just got to press on for now. Although he's so far behind, it must be a bit more demoralising. And can't help but think maybe the hards would have been a better option. Let's have a look at the position changes there. You can see Crichton down 12. Jordan with the second DNF. He also DNF'd in Austria. No huge jumper. Actually, Lars is up 4. That's pretty good with him. And Simon and Mathis are both upset. There's another yellow flag, sector 3. Sector 2, sorry. I think it's clear now. Oh, Dario gets a bit swirly there. You can see the tyre strap. So top 9 all on soft tyres, as they would have started on qualifying. And then we have our top medium runner, which is actually Louis. He's actually out of the DRS, so sometimes it can be a good thing starting on the alternate strategy if you can stick with the top 10 in DRS, but these guys are just so quick that it's extremely difficult on the medium tyre to stick with the guys on the soft tyre in the first few laps, and he's just outside that DRS at the moment. Dario in control of this one, 7/10 over Domi, but it is a DRS train all the way back to Will. Terrible camera angle here. So Will is the last car in this train, so there'll be crossover points soon, probably in the next lap or two, where the medium runners behind, so Louis, Lars, and those guys will probably become a bit quicker than the soft runners as the soft tyre starts to fall away, you could say. Alright, so I've adjusted the audio again, so hopefully you can still hear me a bit better now. Let me know in the chat. Crichton with a 3-second penalty. Did get the fastest lap a minute ago, and Timon actually picking up a penalty as well. That's quite early to be picking up penalties. Lap 6 of 20. Usually, I mean, this track is pretty easy not to pick up a penalty. You're only really concerned with probably Cops and Stowey are your main two of your main dangers of picking up penalty. Of course, Maggots, Beckett's. If you cut the apex too much on those, but you don't really want to do that anyway because it's slower. You want to take a late entry on all those. I do have a bit of a train here, so hopefully some pit stops shake that up, and actually Will has pulled away from Lars. I don't know what happened to Louis, but Lars has actually got past Louis. It was Louis running in P10. So maybe those guys had a little bit of a battle, lost some time to the soft runners, or Louis could have had a moment as well in the Renault. Not quite sure. just picks up a penalty now. So that's 4 drivers with a time penalty now. And I guess if you are outside the top 10 on the mediums, you do want to keep it clean if you can, because you're kind of hoping that the soft runners, because they're obviously going to pit first and get more of an undercut on you, and you're looking to make up that gap later on in the race when you're on a soft tyre. But if picking up penalties is going to make it hard for yourself. You're kind of hoping those ahead of you are picking up penalties, if anything, and 3 of the 4 penalties are from medium runners at the moment. So as Will picks up a penalty, so and is Will in the pits? That could have been a speeding the pit lane. Oh no, he hasn't pitted. So, but we do have Midnight and Ferreira. Just Midnight, in the pits. So our winner from Austria. Alfa Romeo, nice clean stop there onto medium tyres, as you would expect. So where does he come out compared to Crichton? It's going to be an interesting question. Crichton, of course, would have had to have done a wing change, but only been on these tyres 3 laps. Has he pitted twice? Surely not. Just the one stop. Let's have a look at the penalties really quickly. So you can see there 3 seconds for those 5 drivers. Go back to the front, because I think we're going to see a flurry of pit stops here. Lap 8 is about the time when people start pitting. It is a bit of a frustrating pit lane as well, because it's 60 kilometers an hour. You have to slow the car down so much, and if you're at the back of a train, you can really lose time from the cars ahead of you slowing down. You have to slow down a lot earlier, because you don't want to hit the back of them, pick up damage, and pump them into the pit lane and give them the speeding penalty, which would likely, obviously, be your fault, and probably pick up a penalty from the stewards. Midnight picks up a penalty, so lots of drivers picking up penalties here. And another reason why the pit lane is pretty frustrating at Britain is that it's really bad because all the pit garages are so close, it's so compact, it's such a short straight that it's sometimes you can get jumped really easily. So if you have cars entering or exiting the pits while you're trying to get out of your pit box and they're kind of blocking the way, you can get held for what seems a ridiculous amount of time. And that's really common at Silverstone, because they're all squashed in so tightly. We'll go back to our leader, Dario, and has he extended? Stops, no, he hasn't pitted yet, so either is Will. Comes in now. Will follow him in. I think Will especially is going to lose out here, but Dario, I think you might get jumped for the lead, possibly by Midnight, who pitted 2 laps ago now, so should get quite a big undercut with Midnight, and the medium should still be able to go to the end from lap 7, definitely lap 8, so as Will exits the pit, it's going to be really interesting where these guys come out. We'll stay with Dario. As Midnight sets the fastest lap of the race, so you can see there, and Dario comes out just behind Timon, so he's been jumped. He loses 2 spots there to Domi and Timon. Midnight's putting himself in this fight as well. They come through Cop's corner. Such a great shot, all line of stern. So, of this train, I think Domi is our effective race leader. As Simon picks up a lead, and Timon goes down the inside of Domi. That's the power of DRS. So, nice clean move there by the fill-in AlphaTauri. And is Domi having a look on the inside? No, doesn't want to do a Sebastian Vettel there. And Simon is out. Not quite sure what happened to Simon. Is this going to be a safety car? Could this play into... He's retired on track there, right on the inside of Pops. A little bit of a no-no. Actually, quite a big no-no. Retiring on track as Crichton goes past him. So we've got Lars, Just, Louis, Asicom, Cohen, and Joey all yet to pit. Not sure what's happened to Louis. Maybe been passed a couple of times. He was our front runner of this alternate strategy pack. So you can see there we've basically got two DRS trains. So we've got Lars's train and Timon's train. So top 6 drivers all on medium tyres, all in the train. And we've got Timon down to Mathis. Will really lost out actually with that waiting to pit. All the others got such a big undercut on him and he's falling well outside DRS. He's 3.3 seconds behind. So waiting to pit on lap, I think it was lap 10. Then we've got a yellow flag somewhere. I think that's just Simon's car coming back on track. Nothing to worry about there. There you can see it there, it's just ghosting, so hopefully it keeps out of the way. I'm not quite sure why the game makes the cars come back on track like that. I mean, his car was pulled over to the inside of Cobbs and now it's just moved, basically. Oh, and here we go. So Justa's gone through on Lars and he's taken the lead of the Grand Prix, of course. These guys yet to pit, so yeah, really interesting to see where these guys come out or how far behind, whether they can push hard to catch up to them. Lars just missing the apex there a little bit and just picking up quite a bit of dirt through Chapel there. It is risky if you do get too much. It can it can throw you into the barrier on the right, and Louis picks up a 3-second penalty. So he tracked to center Cops. Sorry, Cops, not Cops. Stowe. Unfortunately for him. So now we have 7 drivers with penalties. Quite a lot, and we got actually some action down here into Stowe as well. So Domi retakes Tim, and apologies for missing that. We'll have to keep track of that a bit better. As these guys coming up here, we might go back to Jus and Lars, see if Lars can get back through. No, he's too far away there. This lead train yet to pit on the medium tyre. Go back to this battle. See if Timon put another move on Domi. It's been a great battle so far. This British Grand Prix, no, I'm not sure, to be honest, if you want to make a move there, unless you absolutely have to. If the car's really small, really slow, and you've got you're right on the back of them. It's quite a short straight actually. And is that Dario? Bit of contact there, but Dario looking for the opportunistic move, and Midnight, he could take this position. No, just Dario had a little bit more momentum, or enough momentum, I should say. Is that put Dario outside of DRS though? Not, I don't think he does have DRS. So, battle here heating up on lap 14. Timon with 3 seconds now. That's 6 seconds for him, I'm pretty sure. Let's go Penalties, yes. 6 seconds for the reserve driver. And who's that? Oh, they're all into the pits, are the medium guys. So Juice, Lars, Louis, Asicom, Cohen, all into the pits. Where are these guys going to come out? So, oh, Just gives a big don't argue there to Ferreira. Just so Saucer is going to have so much more grip. He goes around the outside quite easily. So Ferreira's really got to defend his position now. He's going to have DRS on Juice, but having just come out of the pits on soft tyres, Juice is going to be so much quicker. It's going to be really hard for Renault to stay with him. You can see there, just through a few corners, the difference, and he's 6 tenths behind already. So yeah, he'll need to push. Any ERS fuel he's got, he'll be using it now to try and stick with Just and try and keep the other guys on softs at bay. Joey's in the pits now and pinning a lap later. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe he was at the back of that train, but he's probably going to lose DRS. Actually, I'm not sure he was in it. I think it was just the 5 of them. It should be the last pit stop of the Grand Prix. There we go, and Tommy retakes the lead from Tim and Dario, Midnight, Tomato, Mathis, and Will. It is, no, it's just Joey moving down. So where's Joey coming out? There you go. He actually comes out in the train. So he'll have 1 lap fresher softs. But he would have got undercutted. You would have thought, unless he can't quite remember where he was before these guys pitted. But unfortunately for Crichton, that first lap damage, probably the worst thing that could have happened. But look, top 15 score points, and right now he will be taking home 1 point. Pretty sure he will go for fastest lap later in the Grand Prix as well, maybe in the last few laps, and be able to take home point for that as well. Tomato now with a penalty, so penalty is really going to be crucial. Domi and Dario are clean at the moment. Mathis is as well. So those guys, as it stands, probably going to move up and be on the podium even. So Dario is going to be P2. Mathis could get a podium on penalties from P6 if he keeps it clean the rest of the race. We'll have to see as Dario's getting super racy here with Timon. Look how close the Ferrari is to the AlphaTauri. Fastest lap's been posted all the way down the field, and I guess when you are in a DRS train like this, you do have to start getting aggressive, especially when the car in front is in has DRS as well, on which Timon does. Is Timon now going to try and move here on Domi? He does. Domi, a little bit passive there. Maybe knew what was coming. Thought, okay, I'll let him go, try not to lose too much time. But that's why Dario was trying to get up the inside there of Timon, because being P2 is so crucial. So come through Cop's corner there. Flat these days in these cars, you definitely want to have a nice setup there so you can go flat, not get too much oversteer or understeer in dirty air as well. Look how close these guys are. That's Midnight. Is he going to go for a move? He is. Oh, and barely a car with left there. This battle is fantastic viewing. Go with the nose cam here, thanks to Codemasters. Across the line. These 6 guys. I'm wondering how much. Oh, Will's still on medium. So Juice. How much is Juice catching Will? So it's 1.9 seconds at the moment. We'll keep an eye on that gap. And Louis actually been. It's Ferreira, sorry, that was on the mediums. He's been overtaken by his teammate Louis and Lars as well. And Asicom will be looking to get past as quickly as he can. Joey as well as Joey, as we flick to him. cuts the corner and picks up a penalty. Cohen on the back of this train. We can't take our eyes off this battle for the lead. It is absolutely awesome. Fingers crossed our issues with remote play have been resolved as well. Oh, God, I'll start flickering as soon as I said that. But yeah, it does seem a bit temperamental at times. And Dommy's going to go for the move here for the lead. Nice clean move. These guys, plenty of respect. Timon, of course, with 6 seconds, but probably not going to put up too much of a fight. He knows he's probably out of it. He probably knows he's out of the podium fight, to be honest, at this point with 6 seconds. So he'll just be hoping to get best result he can. Fill-in driver, so he's not really... He won't be scoring points for AlphaTauri today, and probably not too fast on the Drivers' Championship unless the seat opens up for him. But good to see him on the grid. Glad he could join us. Really quick driver. As it's showing today, battle with Domi has been awesome. Dario hopefully can get back in this battle for the lead as well. And Midnight, our round 1 winner. Let's have a look at another look at penalties. Wait, I'm the wrong. There we go. Detail penalties. So yeah, Timon, as I said, 6 seconds. Everyone else on 3 seconds. Except for Cohen's actually got 6 seconds now. So don't think he's going to be moving up from 14th place unless something happens to one of the guys in front. So we'll go back to. Oh, actually, Domi's pulled out a bit of a gap. So Timon. It won't be any overtake this time. Cohen picks up another one, so that's 9 seconds for him. Some terrible camera angles. But Domi, is it going to be a redemption for him in round 2? I say redemption, but it really wasn't his fault. He got a puncture. He did pit quite early at Austria. He did go for the undercut, and Cohen's actually retired. Is that going to be... he's retired in the pits. I'm not sure if he knows the top 15 score points, but he is just throwing away 2 points, and possibly 3 if he wanted to go for fastest lap. But yeah, we'll have to remind the drivers before next week's race, the top 15 do score points. So that promotes GeForce Crichton into P14. Bit of a salvage drive for him. Race ruined essentially on lap 1, unfortunately. For the sole Mercedes today, GeForce Giannis injured, unfortunately, so hopefully we have him back next week for Canada. Canada, where we'll probably see yet another DRS train. We've started the season with probably the 3 biggest DRS trains on the calendar: Austria, Britain, and Canada. Oh, there's a bit of a... And Just is starting to make moves now. He, on the soft, he's caught the medium runners, and he's made his way past Tomato. So that's for position. Both those guys with 3 seconds. I don't know why they make that so big, but anyway. Yeah, so Just now on the back of Will. Will doesn't have DRS, so Just should be able to take him fairly quickly, and then see if he can catch up to Mathis. Mathis with no penalties, of course. Yeah, Lars is so close. Oh, they're side by side, in fact. It's about a camera angle. Oh, there we go. It's Tomato who's passing. Oh, and... Oh, that was always going to happen for Tomato. That's very unfortunate. It wasn't quite side by side there, and I think that's going to be a racing incident. I don't think you're going to have too many complaints. Lars probably had track position. I mean, there was barely a gap, and he still went for it. That's unfortunate for Tomato. Such a good result for him last week. P2. But yeah, finds himself outside the top 10. Hopefully he remembers the top 15 score points. So, and Asacom now making moves as well. Passing Louis. They're both on softs. Oh, they're still side by side. A little bit of contact there. Oh, that's a minor corner cut. No, I'm not sure if he got a warning there. Louis, but yeah, that was the position. So Asacom moving up to P9. Domi's actually gapped Timon quite well, late 10ths. He's quite comfortable in the lead. Just 5 laps left now. So we'll see if... Oh, and Tomato, he has forgotten. Hopefully he doesn't retire. I think he has forgotten that top 15 score points. Unless he's wanting to go for fastest lap. He hasn't retired as yet, so that's a good sign. Of course, that is a new rule change this season. So far, it's really working well. Oh, okay. Yeah. We have just lost connection. Going so well. I do apologize. Okay, should have it back now, hopefully. So apologies once again. Surely we can last 4 laps to the end without it dropping out again, because I feel like these battles are going to heat up. Timon's closed the gap a little bit to Domi, still holds the lead, and Mathis is right on the back of his teammate. He won't want to affect Midnight's race too much. He's really racing Dario, because if Midnight's got a penalty, yeah, very hard to pass when you're in a train like this. So can just catch these guys as well. He's only 3 seconds away. And Midnight picks up another penalty. Is that 6 seconds? It is. So Timon and Midnight both have 6 seconds. So Mathis is going to be on the podium. And he's passed him anyway. So I might just keep the penalties up there for the rest of the Grand Prix, so we can keep track a bit easier. But just they're probably seeing the best of those soft tyres. So let's see if we can close that gap. It's just under 3 seconds at the moment. I'd imagine both the medium and soft tyres relatively even. Maybe soft would be still slightly quicker. But towards the Grand Prix, I'm sure they're pretty similar. So Tomato actually gave up that P13 to Crichton. So Crichton's actually done alright to get back to P13. Not sure if he was going for a fastest lap run or whether Tomato will. Let's see if he does it actually. Comes across the line. This will be the fastest lap. What is that? 25.7. Very nice lap. And he stole the fastest lap and retired. So he won't get the point for that. I don't know. We'll have to see. 90% of the race. Hopefully that doesn't cause a safety car. But we really do discourage people retiring on track, so have to chuck a few reminders in there about the point system and doing that as well. As Lars picks up a time penalty. So unfortunately, needed to complete 90% of the race to pick up the points, and 23 of 26 laps is 88%. So if he finished the 24th lap, he would have been classified, but rules are the rules, unfortunately. But yeah, I think he just didn't realise that maybe top 15 score points. Well, this guy is pretty close now. Just is not catching Midnight at all, actually. So still well, it's over 3 seconds now. It was under before. So yeah, like I said, the best of the soft tyres are gone, and Domi looks pretty unwaverable in the lead there. Like he's still got nearly a 6/10 lead back to Tim, and then another penalty. He'll be free to pit probably this lap. See if he dives in. Still coming through Chapel. I do expect GeForce Crichton in the pits this lap, and so is Louis, actually. Well, could Crichton play a big brain move here and maybe not pit and see if he can steal that 12th place? He's going to go for the fastest lap, so it's going to be a bit of a showdown between Louis and Crichton. See if they can better Tomato's fastest lap, and it is getting really close here at the front of the field with Domi, Tim and Dario, Mathis, Midnight all in this train. Tim and Midnight, of course, with the 6 seconds. Come on, you've got to be kidding me. That one just crashed like instantly. Didn't even start glitching or anything first, so. Okay. Be great if it could hold out till Grand Prix is over. No pass there, so Tim and... I hope I'm saying that right, by the way. Tim and... Oh, he picks up a penalty. That's 9 seconds. That's going to drop him. Maybe even Will would get him. Sorry, maybe just... I'm not sure about Will. Actually, I think he'll be okay. Anyway, that was Midnight getting really close. Sorry, Mathis getting really close to the back of Dario. But Domi's actually out of DRS now, so he, on the last lap here, final lap of the Grand Prix, and Domi, he's pulled a gap, 1.2 seconds. He's left that train for dead, and that's going to put Timon under pressure on the last lap. Dario's basically got P2 wrapped up already because everyone around him has penalties. Timon with 9 seconds. But look, we'll ride on board and see if we get a pass into Stowe on the final lap. Always Timon, make sure he got a really good exit there, but I think Dario's going to be close enough. And Tim goes inside defensive, but I think that move's going to be done as... Oh, it's that Mathis now. Has he done it? He has done it. He's passed Timon as well. Oh, when there's a bit of contact from behind. Oh, they're side by side. Mathis and Tim. Great racing, guys. Well done. Unbelievable finish there. So Domi takes the Grand Prix win. Sorry you didn't get you across the line, mate, but yeah, had to stay with that battle because that was really, really close between the guys behind you. So Domi with a victory. Maybe should have won at Austria, but yeah, gets his win at Silverstone today. So congratulations to the Haas driver. Dario with a great race as well. We'll see which of Louis and Crichton picks up fast lap. See if Louis gets it coming across the line. He does. So it's a 25-2. So Crichton, is he going to eclipse that? coming across the line. Is it going to be purple? Let's see. Just driver of the day. Congratulations to him. And guys, I do apologise for the quality and stream, especially with remote play crashing on me quite a lot. Yeah, I'll try and get that fixed for next week. Seems pretty random because it didn't crash at all last week, and yeah, not a good time this week. But yeah, thanks for your patience with that, and I think we still got captured most of the Grand Prix. So there we go. Let's see if Crichton just missed out. Look at that, 2/100ths of a second between Louis and Crichton for fastest lap. So Louis gets it for the second week in a row. BSR Domi though takes the win. As I said, Dario on the podium. No penalties for him, so he moves up. Mathis gets P3, Midnight P4, Will to P5, just to P6. So those two did jump. Timon, who picked up 9 seconds. Asicom P8. WSO Ferreira in the Renault P9. Kametalars rounds out the top 10. Joey, pretty good result for him from P17, moving up to 11th position. Louis might be a bit disappointed with how his race panned out, but he takes home some points in fastest lap as well. GeForce Crichton, our last finisher in P13 after starting P4. Really, really good quality. Yeah, it's a shame we really missed what happened to him at the start. There wasn't a formation lap, so I mean, I kind of thought that some drivers wouldn't get caught out by that. Oh, well, it didn't appear that any drivers got caught out by that anyway. But yeah, that's been the British Grand Prix, guys. And look, we'll see if we can possibly get some driver interviews. We'll be back very shortly. Unfortunately, we won't be able to have driver interviews this week. I will see if we can do them for next week. But thanks for joining us for round 2 of RS1 on PlayStation. It's a cracking race. Congratulations to Domi on his win. Yeah, it was a really great race to watch. So join us next week for round 3 at Canada. Bye bye.